It's a Friday afternoon and Leeds Irish Health and Homes Club is in full swing. There's a large and elderly population in Leeds. For most who come here, it's one of the few opportunities in the week they have to get out and meet people and enjoy life.
Well, nice to get out to the house on a Friday. Yeah. And meet all the old folks.
If it wasn't for here, I don't think I'd go out. I have to go to church on Sunday, and that'll be about it.
This is a lovely place. Lovely place to come to meet beautiful friends.
I love coming here. I think it's just it keeps me going.
These Irish get help and support, but many more need it. Many have become the forgotten Irish. Those who left Ireland during the 50s and 60s to seek work in Britain. The money they sent back kept Ireland afloat. While most returned home or made full lives for themselves in the UK, many did not. Cut off from Ireland and unable to make strong ties in Britain, now in the twilight of their lives, many find themselves poor, isolated, living in appalling accommodation, lost amongst different cultures, cut off from the communities they were used to.
Back in Ireland, you got your friends and you got your church or your chapel, or everything is there. When you come here, all of a sudden, all that's gone.
I've slept off 4 times and enough. It's not a nice conversation to be talking.
Hey, thanks for the money. He slept rough. I slept rough. Look at the state of this place here.
I've no cooking facilities. They cut the gas out when my wife was alive. Before they cut the gas out, we used to do plenty of Irish stews.
When I have to call Ireland, my home. But I have no one there now.
Leeds Irish Health and Homes helps 200 people a week, from organising lunch clubs like this to providing them with their very own home.
One of the things that we're able to do is to befriend people and then say, no, there are things that we can do that help your life improve, whether that's getting into better housing, whether that's getting better health care, or whether it's just actually becoming part of a social or a friendship network. We're able to take people out on days out, and we've just taken a group of people back on holiday for a week. They've seen Ireland, people who've not been back for 40 years.
Did you ever come to the soup run?
Bríd Walsh has spent most of the last 13 years helping the Irish community in Leeds, as well as other vulnerable groups.
It's wine, isn't it?
Wine.
Yeah, well, that's good.
We don't know where the shoe hurts the other fellow. And some of these people, they've had, some people left Ireland when they were 15 and never went back. And it's sad that they'd rather sleep in a doorway than go to their own home. We don't look down on them because that wouldn't be right anyway.
The selfless hard work and dedication by volunteers like Bríd, along with groups like Leeds Irish Health and Homes, have transformed the lives of many people.
I'm an alcoholic, and the fact is that before I came to before I had any connections with the Irish Health and Homes, I was tended to let myself go and sleep rough and drink to excess. And since I've been with the Irish Health and Homes, I've tried to make myself, I can have a bath every day, and I can change my clothes. And I've cut down on my alcohol, and I feel a lot fitter.
So Leeds Irish Health and Homes has helped you get your life back?
I would say that, and I feel like I could jump over a house. Where's the nearest house?
Those two little ducks, 22.
At 92, Mary might just be one of the oldest bingo callers in the country.
4 and 8, 48.
Money raised by the Ireland Fund is helping fund groups like this. Just £50 pays for this lunch for everyone here, the highlight of their week. Soaring fuel and food bills has made life more difficult for the vulnerable Irish. Winter months see them even harder hit. Tough economic times mean funding is even more vital. funding to pay for support workers, to help with shopping and bills, and to provide transport to bring them to centres like this. These now elderly Irish were there to help Ireland when she needed them most. Now it's our turn to help them, to remember the forgotten Irish. And so on to the person who's been honoured by the Ireland Fund of Great Britain. Bríd Walsh has dedicated the last 13 years of her life since retiring as a nurse to helping not just the Irish community in Leeds, but everyone who needs her help.
I might say to her, well, up the street at such an address they have some blankets. Would you like to go pick them up? And, you know, she'd go and get them. And then again in the evening she was out and down on the streets. And, you know, for a woman of her years to do that day after day.
She's a woman of great drive, a woman of great humility as well. And the reason I put her forward for the award was the fact that she combines all of those things with just a lovely manner with people. And I've seen her with older people, I've seen her with younger people, and she treats everybody with respect.
She did the weekly soup run every single week, and that's from 10 till midnight. But before that, a whole lot of work preparing the soup, gathering clothes, putting them into bags for people who'd asked for things, and gathering blankets together. And a real concern and concern for detail as well, that these people that she was going to meet were worth every bit of effort that she could put into it.
Foul language is pretty rife amongst most of our service users, but not in Bríd's presence, or if they did, they pretty quickly got told that it wasn't acceptable, and it was great, you know. And I think what we were always trying to provide with that soup run was not kind of a soulless van that provided some food and some blankets. And Bríd was essential to that. You know, this strong female figure who was kind of in charge of the soup pot and in charge of the integrity of the whole operation, really.
We cleared everything. We pick up all the papers and syringes and things that drug addicts use, and bottles and things. There's lots of bottles, empty bottles and cans and things.
I think St. Peter will let her in. She won't have to ask any questions. Her name will be on the book. He said, welcome, come in.
For her caring nature and her approach and the way she deals with people and how nice she can be to those people, that she certainly does deserve some sort of recognition. And anything that might be out there, I would certainly say she's the fit person for it.